Good morning, boys and girls. I hope that everyone had a great Easter. The weather was not real great, so I saw some pictures where people were hunting eggs inside, or they had done their Easter egg hunt on Saturday. But whatever you did, I hope that you had a great Easter. I am turning the computer around so that I can show the menu for this week, the learning menu for April 13th through 16th. I have attached this through Seesaw so that the parents can view this all week and see what we're doing. I will also send this out in an email in case anybody wants to print it out. So we will go ahead and get started with our calendar. So let's go ahead and get your calendar for me. We're still in April, and we would consider this now to be halfway through the month of April. If you look down here, you'll see the number 30. That means that we have 30 days in April. And we are going to start the third week of work in April. This will be the second full week of work in April, okay? So it is April, and remember that April begins with the long A sound. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So today is the beginning of the new week, so it's not Sunday, that was yesterday. Today is Monday. Now we'll count to see what day in April it is. That was the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. So today is Monday, April 13th, 2020. Now, we did not do school on Friday. That was Good Friday, so you didn't have to do school on Friday. So we were on day 12 on Thursday of learning at home, and so one more after 12 would be 13. So today is day 13 of school learning, where I give the lessons, but then you're having to do it at home. So we have 12. We still have our bundle of 10 plus 2 more is 12. So when I choose one more, then we have the same group of 10 plus 3 more. This is 10, 11, 12, 13. So we are on day 13 of school learning. I also, in your email, am sending out to your parents some more sight word cards. So if they have downloaded this, there are lines on the sight word cards, and you can use your scissors, and you can cut, sorry boys and girls, can cut these sight word cards yourself. And a lot of the sight word cards we're using color words, because this week you're going to do some coloring by numbers, and it's going to have to do with color words. So by the end of the year, I was hoping to teach you to recognize all of the color words. R-E-D, red, G-R-E-E-N, and that would be green. So I'm hoping that we can work on those, and if you print out the cards, then you'll have these. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and go over the words that we had from a couple of weeks ago, but we still should be practicing these. So here we have Y-E-L-L-O-W. It is a color word. It is yellow, and I'm doing the sign for yellow right now. So that is yellow. And then we have I-S, and I don't know if you can see, but right here I've written in a Z because it's actually is. Is your mother home with you? Is. And you'll see that word a lot when you're reading. Then it, and this word you can sound out. It. I. And don't forget, sometimes you'll see it just written like that. And then here's our first color word, red. R-E-D spells red. Then W-H-I-T-E, I point to my chest and come out. That's white, white. Then the word A. Then G-R-E-E-N, that spells green. S-E-E, I tried to tell you to remember that if I have two E's, I have two I's. That's what I see with. S-E-E spells see. And then B-R-O-W-N, brown. And this is the sign for brown. So this week, we have more color words, okay? And the first one that I want to do with your new sight words is B-L-U-E. B-L-U-E. And that spells blue. So I take my letter B sign and then I wave it, and that spells blue. So whenever I see the word B-L-U-E, that spells blue. So that's a new sight word that we'll add to our cards. And then for the rest of this week, I'll go over the rest of the color words. But let's go ahead and add a few short lettered words. All right. This one's like it and is, and I can sound this out, but it's in. Please put the pen in the box. In. I-N spells in. And then this is O-N, on. Please put the pen on the table. Real easy words to learn, but you'll see them so much in reading that you won't want to sound them out. You just want to be able to read them. So we'll go over the sight words a little bit at a time. So try to keep all your sight words together. So today, this week, we're not going to have a letter of the week because we only have 2 more letters to learn. So this week, we're going to go over our ABCs, practice writing the lowercase ABCs, and reviewing our numbers 1 through 20. One of the things that I want you to do every day this week is to get out your white sheets that I had printed off for you and I laminated, and they've got the numbers 1 through 20. And I want you to use your black dry erase marker, and I want you to practice writing your numbers 1 through 20 this whole week, and then you can erase them and keep practicing. The more you do it, the better you'll be at it. And then for your work today, you are going to do the bottom part of the trace and write alphabets, the letters A to Z. We did the top part a couple weeks ago, so now I want us to do the bottom part. And you're going to write on your own the ABCs and in here in each square. Now, if you can't remember, you've got these up here to look at. So we've got lowercase a, lowercase b, lowercase c, lowercase d. Then I'm going to do E, and then I'm going to do F. I'm going to do G. And remember, don't start your letters at the bottom. Then I'm going to do H and go up and make that hump. I, don't forget to dot your I. J goes down. K is just like an uppercase K. L looks just like a capital I. And then we have M. Remember, keep your pen and then go back up the line, make a hump, trace that line, and make another hump. And M is the same way, and then you go back up and make your hump. A lot of people want to start M and M at the bottom because then it makes it easier, but you're not supposed to start your letters at the bottom. You need to start them at the top. Then we have O, and then we have P, and then we have Q, and we just traced that one. Then we have R, and again, start from the top and then come back and put that little hook on. S, just like a capital S. T and cross in the middle. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then you have all these spaces right out here. So any that you had trouble with, just keep practicing those in the bottom, because when you get to kindergarten, it'll make it a whole lot easier for you if you can do your uppercase and lowercase letters when it's time to do your handwriting. Okay, so I want you to do your tracing the lowercase ABCs. You're also going to look into your packet, and we are on week 2, April 13th through the 16th. And if you'll turn the very first page, and up here it says week 2, day 1. Now this is called subitizing mazes. And subitizing just means, and we've done this in class, where you have the dice, or you have the numbers, or you have the 10 frame, or something that you might see like this. And the only numbers that they're working on is 1, 2, or 3. So your directions say, help the butterfly find his way to the flower, all the way down here. Color all the spaces that have the value of 1, 2, or 3. So I took my crayon, and you can choose whatever color, and here's the butterfly, and it says start. Well, it wants me to color in all the squares that has a number that shows 1, 2, or 3. So here's the number 1. Well, if I go down here, this is 6. That's not 1, 2, or 3, so I don't do that one. But here was 1 on the 10 frame, so I color that one in. Down here, that's 4 fingers. That's not 1, that's not 2 or 3, so I can't color that one in. But this one is 3. This one down here is 10. They don't want me to color this one in. This is 3. This is 2. They want me to color that. And this is 1. So then I have to look. Is this 1, 2, or 3? No, it's 5. Is this 1, 2, or 3? No, it's 4. Is this one a 1, 2, or 3? Yes, it's 1. So I'm going to color this square. And then you're going to have to look. Is this 1, 2, or 3? No. Is this a 1, 2, or 3? Yes, it's 3. Is this one 1, 2, or 3? No, it's 4. So I'm going to color this one in right here. And you want to keep going until you follow the path and get all the way down to the flower. And remember, only the ones that show 1, 2, or 3. It can be a dice that has 1, 2, or 3 on it. It can be a 10 frame. It can be fingers, or it can be dots like this. Okay? Then here's when we're going to use our sight words. And today we have yellow, orange, and blue. So it tells you if there is a 1, you are going to color that one yellow. So if you look at mine, and we have an airplane, and all the ones that have a number 1, I colored it in yellow. And then for the number 2, ORANGE, that spells orange. And orange is like this, because this is O, and then I rock it back and forth, and that's orange. So all the ones that have number 2s, I colored orange. And then the last one is one of the words that we talked about today, BLUE. If it shows a number 3, I want you to color it in blue. So all the ones that have 3s, I colored in blue. And yes, this one is an easy coloring, but I don't want us to forget that when you color, you go all in one direction. And if you want to go into circles, you can. but you want to color in the whole spot so there's no white showing, and I should not go so fast that I'm coloring outside the lines, okay? So that's still a fine motor skill that we all need to work on, coloring, and so I did put that in there because I want us to still practice our coloring since we're not getting to do as many art projects that we would do in school. So you have those 2 sheets out of your week 2 booklet. There's a book called Pizza for Sam or Sam's Pizza, I can't remember, but there is a book that you're going to listen to on Epic, and then I have put some questions that you're going to use on Seesaw, and you're going to tell me yes or no. Your parents will need to read the questions to you, but if you listen to the story, the questions are really easy, so then you'll know how to answer them. There's going to be a Seesaw activity that I want you to do, and it's for number practice at home, 1 through 10. It might take you a few more days than just today to do it, because I think that it was kind of lengthy. So if it is, don't worry about it. Just take your time. I don't want anybody to get frustrated, but do the best that you can do. And then I will have individual Zoom meetings this week. I'll try to do individual or group Zoom meetings with as many as I can today, this week. And if I don't get to do it with you this week, then I want to do it with you next week, because I like being able to spend some smaller group time with you guys and maybe do some reading with y'all. I also have on the learning menu for this week a link for another book from the Magic Tree House. I believe this is book number 3. So if you have some time and you can read that book, that's another good book to listen to. So this week, lots of fun books that we'll read, and trying to do some individual Zoom time. And if your parents have questions, they can send me messages through Remind. And I look forward to talking to y'all, to each of you, hopefully this week through Zoom. And I hope you have a good day. I love you guys. Work on your I love you. I could do it with this hand easier than I could on this hand. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a good day. And I will talk to y'all and see you tomorrow. Bye.